And now, Silent Bob. Now, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
And tonight, sweet Sally gives some revenge.
Pizza Dude's got 30 seconds. I saw you all chatting in here. They're like, I wonder who's going to be a minute late. 2 minutes late.
We like to be as late as long as we are in the bedroom sometimes.
Does everybody have their Jason undies on? Because I sure do. I'm not wearing any. Yeah, it's gonna be
got their liquidations.
Dude, for some reason I got it in my head. I was like, oh, the stream's gonna start at 7:45 tonight because they're gonna premiere the show or the trailer or the short film at 8 o'clock on the dot. Because I was still in like Alien Earth mindset. And I was like, we gotta be there when it premieres. It's gonna be live. Everyone's gonna be streaming it. And I was like, oh yeah, it's a YouTube video. I'm stupid.
Well, you were probably honestly, it probably would have been smarter to do it at 7:45. But then I got to thinking about it, and I was like, well, it's 13 minutes long. I don't want to, not that, we have like thousands of people here or anything that's going to make a dent in them, but I was like, we should let everybody's waiting for the premiere, watch it, and then pop over here. So we're going to do it, what I say, 8:15, about 8:15, 8:20, around there is right when we'll actually watch it. Let everybody get in there and, like to brim up the anticipation a little bit, get the loins wet and dribbling with wet.
Yeah. Well, Tomo says we're late by a minute. Well, forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza is what they say. I heard that from a Confucius saying.
Yeah. And by the way, great live stream last night, everybody who was there. That was fun. We watched Alien Earth, and then we got live for like an hour and a half, and
it's crazy.
Still feeling it, the effects of it today a touch. Actually.
Mike and I were talking about what we each did afterwards. We had been imbibing a bit. Mike said he went and tried to play Madden live and sucked. I just drank some more and watched sad videos, and then I cried, and then I went to sleep.
Did you really watch sad videos and cry?
Well, at first I didn't start that way. I was just watching regular videos, and then I was like, oh, I wonder how this person reacts to this song. That's about really sad stuff. And then I put it on, and then I got more sad, and I was like, well, I'm addicted to it. I have an addictive personality.
Hey, you want to do that? Just come over to my house and I'll show you music.
It was just like it was replacing. It was like, well, now I'm almost out of beer and I'm almost out of tears, so I guess I gotta go to sleep. But
that's wild, dude.
What happened
with April?
No, I wait till she's asleep.
You won't ever do it with her?
No, I never do that. Because if you cry in front of a girl, you're gay. No, but I will. No, but here's the thing. What I normally do, or I try to do after these streams. If I drink or whatnot, it's always, but I try to go play a game too. And I was like, oh, it's going to be awesome. It'll be the best ever. I'm really excited for it. Cause you're like really hyped up and amped up after a show. And then you've been drinking, you suck.
Yeah.
You're terrible. And then I can't remember. I'm like, right now I'm playing Marvel Midnight Suns again. And it's like a card team tactical kind of game. Like if you ever played XCOM, you know what I'm talking about. And you have to be like, battlefield movement is important. Card play is important. You don't remember anything.
I like ass play.
Ass play is fun. It can be fun as long as both parties are willing. In prison, it's not so much true. But anyhow,
dude, I'm the same way. So I was surprised that I was like, because you usually play like just like solo like gameplay type stuff. So I'm surprised that would bother you. Whenever I drink and try to play Mad, I'm like deep ball. Every play like deep ball, Hail Mary, and I get the shit picked off in the first game. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna straight blitz this guy.
Do you talk to him? It would be better if you talk to him while you're drunk. That would be the best part.
I can't. Well, I mean, no, it's supposed to be me relaxation time. I don't want to talk to anybody when I'm playing my video games. You know what I mean? And also, I can't concentrate. That also takes me concentrate because I'll get mad. I have to like mute them sometimes because they'll be talking trash and I'll get mad.
All right, hold on, Clint.
There. That better?
Yeah. He's like wrong slide, fellas. My eyes are going cross. And by the way, I will say this, dude. Ray guy says Jay thinks it's illegal to fart and cry in front of your wife. Yeah, I do. And you know what? And I think 1,000 other states in the world do too. I'm kidding. I don't know. I just don't fart in front of her. I don't know. I just don't do that.
Yeah, I do fart my wife, and I have this thing where every time I do it, I go, "Where'd that duck go?" And like she gets so mad, so I had to like change it up a little bit. I'll be like, this chair is old, I'll just toot and be like, what's wrong with those? I gotta tighten the screws in this chair. And she gets, dude, it's funny to watch her just get so mad that when I make the same dad joke over and over again. But no, I was gonna say earlier, dude, what we'll do sometimes is we'll get a couple drinks in us and we'll start going back and forth with who can find the saddest video to make the other person cry. Me and Katie.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me and you. Also, we don't do that.
No. Me and Katie will be like, check out this song. This makes me think about that time when I lost my rubber ducky. and like, or like
I used to do that with April when I was trauma dumping on her, and then we got married, so I just stopped doing it. No, I just trauma dump on myself. It's what you do.
That's fair. You got a good point,
as you grow older, you just realize that no one really cares about you whining. You just have to do it yourself.
You know what? You made a really good point there. That is something we all need to learn. Absolutely. So now, it's not always that though. Sometimes it's like, hey, watch this video about this dog that dies at the end of this music video. And you're like, fuck you, why don't you show me that?
Dude, I watch stupid stuff though. Mine's not even like it'll be like sometimes it's sad music videos, but like it'll be like some like Irish people or Scottish or something react to what the Star Spangled Banner really is about. And I watch that, and it makes me teary because they get teary, and I'm like, yeah, see, that's
Soldiers Coming Home videos.
That always gets me. But I've seen all of them, so I mean, I trauma dump the shit out of that.
You have the whole collection.
Mm-hmm. I have it all on DVD and Laserdisc.
Sometimes, if I really want to cry really hard, I'll just watch the end of 28 Years Later, and then I realize they ruined the masterpiece, and that'll make me.
You know who's like got the market and cornered it on like sad commercials is it? I think the South Koreans. Like they could take like a friggin' Tide commercial, and you'll be bawling like a girl on her period for like 6 months because it's that powerful, and it's like 10 minutes.
I had no idea that was a thing that the South Koreans were good at.
It might be well, I'm pretty sure it's South Korea. One of the Asian places.
I think it was Asian. Oh yeah, dude. So let me ask you guys in the chit chat here. By the way, I went everywhere today. I was literally gonna sneak surprise present by your house. I drove to Lexington today, and I drove around because on Angry Orchard's website, you can find the Sweet Revenge, like Blood Orange Jason variety pack. It's like $20 for a 12-pack or whatever, but all the prices are insane, so I can't really complain. But and they said the stores it was at. So I drove around Lexington to like 5 different stores, and none of them had it. And I was going to bring one. I was going to buy one for you in April and drop it by the house, and I thought we could try it on the stream tonight, but it's not out anywhere, even though their site says that it is. That's a lie.
Yeah, April was telling me that. She was like, why does he want it? I was like, because the Friday the 13th shorts tonight.
And I drink alcohol.
God.
Buckets of it.
Yeah, it's great. Well, that thing is, I'm sure most places are sold out of it. Even though it's weird, she was on the DoorDash app, and it was like saying available, like it was available.
Uh-huh.
But then when you went to the store or when you like looked at their stock, it said it was probably out of stock.
Yeah, that's what I did. I looked it up. It said who had it, and then it said who could DoorDash it. So what would have happened, dude, is if I DoorDashed it, I'd have paid $30 or whatever, $40 probably for them to get it and bring it to me, and then it wouldn't have been there. So they would have just grabbed like sweet apple or some stuff like because you know how sometimes they'll just grab a substitute.
Yeah.
What happened? Did duck?
Do you hear that? It sounds like Darth Vader is like dying of asthma attack.
It's Thor.
I thought it was like I thought it was a fucking ghost in my room.
I'm surprised you can hear that.
Yeah, I can hear it. I was like, am I the only one hearing that? Because I was
it's hella.
Oh. No, I was like, I gotta get out of here.
Dude, she does it on purpose to let me know I'm boring because she'll be quiet as hell while she's sleeping, and then I'll start a video, and then I'll just hear.
Yeah, dude, that was scaring me for a second. that's why I looked around. I was like, no. Just because I have this blue light on does not mean that Hellraiser gets to come into my bedroom. That's what she said.
She could see her face, dude. She's like, "You dare summon me?" She looks like I think she has sleep apnea.
Well, get her a machine.
No, dude. What I bought because I've been snoring a lot. I got one of those shoulder pillows.
Yeah.
So I sleep. It looks like a sex toy, like those things that they like bend them over. I sleep like this now. It's crazy.
Take pictures. I will say, well, I don't know. So we've never done this with you guys before, like as far as like a commentary. While it's like we've never seen. It's what did you say? It was 15 minutes.
13.
Okay, so I don't know if we should be like careful in how much we talk because I don't want people to get mad. Like, guys, like you're talking over everything.
Yeah. We'll be relatively quiet.
Because also when we do talk, when we talk during a trailer and anything, for some reason, like the audio of that particular trailer kind of cuts out for me. Not like all the way, but it gets lower.
All right, we'll make that agreement. No speaking during.
Well, it's a double-edged sword though, right? Because if we don't talk, then people come in and it's like, God, look at these pieces of bum shit. All they do is sit here and react to a video that they didn't make and try to get people to say, give me money.
So here's what we'll do is we'll watch the trailer. Kai?
Yes.
Only 2 Ks. Don't do 3. We'll watch the trailer and we'll be silent, facial reactions only. facials afterwards.
Yes.
And then afterwards we'll go through it and pause it and talk about some stuff.
Okay, we'll just
That
make
sound
like
nice?
the same faces that everybody else makes on those thumbnails. Like that. We'll just do that. That'll be great. People love that content.
Dude, we should do a thumbnail where I'm like, and then you're like,
demonetization in 2, 1.
What? We were playing racquetball.
I don't know if you could pass that off as a racquetball situation. I've never even played racquetball. I don't even know what fucking racquetball is.
I think that's where you throw it against the wall really hard.
No, it is. I know. I've seen.
Rich.
Was that did they have a scene like that? Oh, by the way, dude, I forgot about this. Look, this is the Nostromos like hoodie. I should have wore this yesterday, and I was like, oh shit. I was mad.
That's all right, bro. You had it on in the thumbnail. I put it in the thumbnail.
I didn't know that. I didn't see that. I didn't see the thumbnail.
Yeah, well, it's in there.
Ray guy says Jay would rather play pickleball. Yeah, I want to play with yours. Can we play with each other's? That'd be fun.
I really do hate those YouTuber thumbnails, though. Like they do. Like I'm not gonna say there's been maybe back in the day at some point we're doing it with this 15 years we've done them before, but like I'd say at least 99.9% thumbnails. I will just like if I do take one of those pictures, I'll just like smile or something, or I'll just pick a picture from like the actual like reaction.
Well, now you can just get everybody to hate you and just use AI.
That's true too.
To make the
but I mean, like AI, we tried to show AI. It was like, hey, do Mike and Jay for We Watch Movie. We look like a couple of gays. Which I mean,
by the way, I guess we should probably get to because while we're gonna watch it, we're not gonna be able to get the supers right away. But here we go. Jeremy Shelley says, Jay, hold your breath for a minute. Let mom and dad talk. Well, I hate you still, but okay. Mike, new Scream trailer coming in November. Jay, just teasing, bro. It's fine, dude. Love you, man. But just got a word. We lost a family member. Love you guys. Oh, dude, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, dude, that's terrible, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That was a mixed bag you just gave me. You just made me very excited and then made me very sad at the same time. I haven't heard, but I was saying October sounds perfect for a Scream trailer. November could work as well. Depends on where that comes from. If it comes from some bullshit, half-assed, nanny-pansy Scream YouTuber, and not all of them, but some of them, that just make up shit because that's the only thing they talk about on the channel, so they have to lie and make up stuff like they write books for movies. Yeah, right. Yeah. What were we talking about? Yeah, I hope so, dude. That'd be awesome.
Sorry about your loss, man.
Yeah.
Emotionalist Zombie says, hi, guys. Thoughts on Craig Zegers wanting his RE movie not having any of the game characters and having Austin Abrams, crackhead from Weapons, lead the movie? Also, can Loomis sing One by Metallica? On your last request, we don't have enough time to really get into the groove, but I will say it I'll sing it after the movie's over. But as far as Craig Zegers wanting his RE movie not to have any of the game characters, that's fucking stupid. That's dumb as shit. And that's exactly why fans of Resident Evil, the games, are continuously upset and disappointed by these fucking directors. And I think Craig Zegers is a good director, but just give us the fucking game with the characters in the game that we all grew up with and we know. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I don't know. Dude, this is why I wish to God they let Romero do his goddamn version. Because he had the characters in there. The story was already wrote pretty much. He knew it was a good story, but you get these fancy fucks out there and they're like, I could do better. You can't do shit. Just stick to the script. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, honestly, though, like, so apparently he's still going to stick to the lore. He's just, for some reason, not going to do the character.
I know, but that's dumb because I think that it's easy because I understand that, oh, well, what if you didn't play the games and you don't know who these characters are? Fine. That's how a movie works. You develop their character and their plot, and then people who've never played the games like, oh, okay, that's cool. They made a video game out of those characters. Maybe I'll go check it out. See, everybody wins. Then they go play the Resident Evil games. My point being is that those characters are iconic. Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, Barry Burton. Jill, you almost became a Jill Fadwich. Stupid line, but really funny. But fucking Albert Wesker, one of the best bad guys, period. I mean, anyway. I just
like that we're making Craig Zegers a thing. You know, I do think it's weird that he's doing Resident Evil. Like, for a guy whose 2 movies so far have been like their stamp is how original and fresh they are. It's weird to see him tackle a franchise immediately.
Yeah, I don't get it, dude. Like, well, you know what? What's his name? Paul W.S. Anderson did this shit with Resident Evil. And the movie that he actually did well, I think it was Paul W.S. Anderson, right? He did Event Horizon, which he did a very good job with. I think that was him that did Event Horizon. And then I think before that, he did Mortal Kombat. And they made him stick to a fucking Midway was like, no, you're not changing the characters or anything. You're putting the characters in the game or in the movie. Because I think if it was up to him, he would not have done that at all. And he would have shit all over it just like he did with Resident Evil when he put Mila Jovovich in there and just only combined certain parts of the game in the first movie, even though the first movie is decent.
Yeah, I hate those movies, dude. I hate those movies so much.
Yeah,
such a passion.
By the way, any of you guys coming in here, we are going to be watching the movie. I know it says Sweet Revenge live reaction and more. We're going to be just giving these super chats before the thing starts.
I got a ticker.
Okay.
We're good.
But some people can't read, so you don't know.
That's true.
Sandy Papito says, do you guys still have the H2O mask? Going through old videos, that had to be my favorite. The looks you can give it through were so funny.
That might be the one I gave the kid at Scarefest. I think I may have given the H2O one to it. It was so crazy. We were walking out, and this kid, like, I was carrying the Michael Myers statue out, and this kid was like crying. I don't know if he was crying. I don't want to make it over dramatic, but he was. But they just got to Scarefest after he closed, and she's like, I don't know where we're gonna find a Michael Myers mask now. We've seen it everywhere, and I was like, I have like 8, and I was like, come to my house. Because his mom was hot, and I'm just kidding. She really wasn't. That was a joke. But no, I gave him that. I think that's the one I got. I'd have to check though. I might still have that one.
Well, good job, you fucking cuck. You've made Sandy disappointment. God damn.
Sandy Papito.
Take it or leave it says anyone else sleeping on their back post weapons. So are you sleeping on your back after watching Weapons?
Well, I have sleep apnea, as I said earlier. I can't sleep on my back. Or maybe I'm supposed to. I don't really follow rules.
Yeah, rules are for pussies. Robin Barker says, have you guys seen The Bear? Been binging it for the last few days, and I'm loving it. I've never seen. I think I know about what you're talking about. I've never seen it though.
It's the thing women would rather be in the woods with than men.
Yeah, it's usually a gay category on Pornhub though. Bears.
By the way, that guy who leads that show, I've never seen it, but the guy who leads that show would crush as Billy Loomis.
Yeah,
he would be a great Skeet Ulrich replacement if they ever needed it.
Okay, ready to go. Ready to go into the woods, guys? Because I am.
Oh, man,
17 minutes past.
Yes, sir. Now, you guys keep super chats coming, keep all that stuff coming. Jay and I are going to watch it. We're going to pick it apart. We're going to talk about it. And then afterwards, we'll talk to you guys about it. That's how we're going to do it. I'll pull it up here. Now, let's just a quick refresher for anybody that doesn't know the situation, because there's always one. I'm talking to you, Peter. The situation is this. Jason Universe has control of it, did a bunch of really stupid shit. Like, oh, we're going to make a lunchbox on a game skin. And never said anything about a movie. Then they announced a vignette. And it was like, the fuck is that even? Just give us a movie. Then we found out Mike Nelson, friend of the channel, awesome dude, director of Wrong Turn, director of the upcoming Silent Night, Deadly Night, director of The Domestics. We've had him on the show before. He's an awesome dude. Is going to be directing this, and it's a 13-minute it's kind of a short, but it's better than a fan film in my estimation because of the fact that it is at least official. It's only 13 minutes long. It's also a tie-in with Angry Orchard, which when you find that out initially, it's very off-putting. But they did announce that they are going to eventually do a movie and a game. So maybe this is the start of it, and maybe this Jason is going to be the Jason in that movie. We shall see. Let's watch. These are my naked.
I literally thought you were going to say, just in case you don't know, Jason Voorhees was a little boy that drowned in Camp Crystal Lake because the counselors were like, you tell people who Jason Voorhees actually is. Because you know, some dumb dipshit would like, Sweet Revenge, that sounds awesome. What are we watching? It's like, it's Friday the 13th thing. And like, what's that? Who's that?
Yeah, it's a balsamic vinaigrette. No, okay, so I got to get past the countdown on what was on here. Okay. Oh man, I'm getting pumped. And this is, by the way, this is the first time we've seen an official Jason Voorhees on the screen in more than 15 years, and we're gonna do it together. And we're gonna do it hard.
Okay, open it up, enhance.
Give it to me, Jim.
By the way, also really quick, if we get taken down, we will restart the stream because I don't know. I don't think we will be, but just in case.
This falls under the Geneva Convention. We're allowed to do this because it's a YouTube video.
Yes, they made sure that after Hitler was dead and the Nazis were defeated, YouTube videos must remain.
No, you're thinking of Ghirardelli chocolates. Silly. Here we go! My sweet boy! Touch me soft, touch me tender.
Come. Okay, I did.
Cheers.
Can you make it full screen? Well, you can't.
I hear it's better just like go right through. I've been driving for like 6 months. Yes, don't work out.
Sure. Yeah.
Why did he choose me?
Jesus, Eve. Because you're a force of nature and you didn't run away.
Now, Kith.
You know, some people find the one,
It works every time.
and sometimes the one finds you.
Very 80s.
I like it. Woo! Woo!
Drive.
Grab your surfboards. Oh.
Oh, here we go.
Thank you.
You guys got it.
Jesus.
Yes.
You can turn that wheel there. Okay. You guys are.
Okay. Harold, everybody. All right. Danny, you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Nope.
There you go.
Dependent on
Look at that. All on your own. You got it. Okay.
Okay.
Look at this.
Nice. Oh, can you look at the view?
It's really cute.
Smells like new clothes in here.
Eve. Eve, right?
Harold. Apple. Fresh pick.
Sure. Thanks.
Dude, I actually thought that was going to be a beer, like an Angry Orchard.
You all settled in?
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. You got a beautiful spot here.
You know, the wife and I saved this spot from demolition. Property's had a bit of a troubled past, but all we saw was opportunity.
What kind of trouble?
Well, you know, the usual story. Revenge. Betrayal. Murder. Lots of murder. Anyway.
Yeah.
You kids have fun. Oh, and you tell that fiance of yours I got the motor for the fishing boat all tuned up. Whenever he wants it.
Okay. Okay. That's home.
I fucking love apples.
I like that juice.
Come swim with me.
Maybe Troy and I just made plans to go fishing. No.
What?
Don't do that. You're doing the face right now. You're literally doing the face. You just see it. It's right there.
I'll tell you what. I am going to go to the lake, and you can find me when you're ready.
Okay, I will go get my swimsuit.
Who said anything about a swimsuit?
Ugh, nobody. Sounds awesome.
Wonder what.
I do that too.
beverage
I
there
don't
is.
know why.
No way Jason has a sniper rifle, right?
He's
Okay.
leveled up his game. Oh, it's old Harold.
Show's over.
Horny apple eating bastard.
Yeah, I thought you were supposed to wait for your boyfriend. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Ooh.
jumpy? Is this gonna be a jumpy? Oh shit, it's loud.
There he is.
I knew it was coming too, and it
That
still
was-
got my butt cheek.
Oh,
damn.
my goodness. That
Quick
was
one.
nice.
I knew that shit was coming, and it still got me.
I thought it was just going to be a giant angry orchard.
Jason's like, I'm bored. Let me hunt you. Go up on shore. Go run through the woods.
You got apple drunk.
Yeah.
What if he's just in there listening to Creed?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm 6 feet from the.
Harold?
It'd be funny if he's alive.
Oh.
Oh.
There you go. The weapon of choice.
Oh, I can feel it. It's great, dude.
Dude, that's badass.
Nice.
These entrails are dry. Oh, it's her boyfriend. He a fucking around.
He better not be getting a blowy from one of those other girls.
I think he's getting it the Mac on.
Oh.
Woo! Betrayal. Betrayed. Halo.
It's probably more. Scott.
Oh shit. You want me to help you out? That's Jason right there. What?
Dirty deeds and the thunder shit. Well,
Oh my god. It's been so long, dude.
hello.
Holy shit! What the fuck?
I can explain everything.
What the hell was that?
Hey, I got you. What happened to you?
What the fuck happened in the window?
Hey. God, wait here.
No, where are you going?
To get some help.
Hell yeah.
God, it's so juicy.
Oh. Fucking nice, dude.
Oh no. You go nowhere. Why are you helping her? She's a slut. Oh.
Ow.
We like to see it. We like to
You
see
hear
it.
that crunch of the shoulder?
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
corkscrew.
Ain't no fucking way.
Oh, he's gonna make her an apple.
Jason was like, "You gave me tetanus. You know how dirty this plate is."
That music is so good, man.
Yeah, dude.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Jeez.
Boner.
Oh,
Oh my god.
scared me, dude.
Get in. Come on, get in. Fuck. Get in, hurry. Eve. Oh.
Don't eat me, you slut.
We'll talk about it later. Let's get away from the mass homicide. Dude, he looks dope.
Dude, that's pretty. Are you still mad?
Yeah. It's like having a fight with your wife on a long road trip.
I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah!
Wow. Even Jason's gonna be confused, like, huh? I'm the one that's supposed to kill.
Bet you did not see that coming. I thought that was her popping an Angry Orchard.
Yeah, they should have that. Yeah. Why'd she look like that?
I don't know, but I like it.
You know, it's recommended you get at least 8 hours of sleep at night.
What if Jason took off the mask and was like, my name's Gav?
He looks so fucking good, though.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What happens next? Don't you yell, baby me.
Oh, is this copyright music?
Might be. Good catch.
Oh, I guess.
6 seconds, sir.
Hey,
6 seconds, sir.
I'm assuming the ending where she was walking towards him. I almost thought in my head, I was like, what if she was like taking on aspects or an essence of his mother? I don't know why. It just kind of looked, for some reason, I was thinking of like, that's why she started looking more and more fucked up. I mean, some people would say it was blood loss, but I like to believe my way of thinking.
Here in a second, we'll go back and we'll take a deeper look into some of the things we just watched. But first fucking reaction, by the way, I know we said we weren't going to speak.
Really did.
Neither of us fell toward our end of the bargain.
Well, yeah, but we only just spoke. That was the most quiet we've ever been during an actual film commentary.
That is true.
And I tried to pick the best parts when nothing was going on. It was just like music.
For what was essentially supposed to be a sweet apple orchard fart. What's the Angry Orchard commercial? Yeah. That was actually more than I thought it was going to be. Like it was more gore. It was more Jason than I expected.
Yeah.
It's like 5 minutes in when we're just like sort of laying this quick foundation for these characters. You're going, oh man. Yeah, they have to spend like half of this setting it up, but like that ending was so intense. Like the everything that took place in the cabin, from the crunching when he stepped on the girl's shoulder blades, the fact that he was about to turn her to a kid's fucking apple snack of her face. I thought it was fucking great.
I thought Mike Nelson did an incredible job, dude. I feel like Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars. He was like, I want more, even though I know I shouldn't. Dude. Because I hope they give him. I swear to God, I hope this trailer, this short film blows the fuck up, and there's a lot of buzz going on about it. I don't know how many views it's gotten so far and how many likes or whatever, but I hope it reaches enough of a culmination where they offer him something to do, like a feature length, because that makes me miss the fucking. Oh my god, they'll see him. It's like an old lover.
Literally based on that, I'll put a poll up. I want to know like what you guys think based on that. Like, and this is a little unfair for us to say it because we know the guy and we like him a lot. But based on what we just watched, I'm going to put up a poll. Would you want Mike Nelson to make a full-length Friday the 13th film movie? My answer is easily yes. Dude.
100%.
He was so visceral and like violent. And dude, the music was on point at the right moments. We spent 13 minutes with that girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not even that. This is more than Jay and I often last with a girl.
13 seconds.
And I really like her character a lot. Like I want to know where she goes. I reasonably care about the character. Want to know what's up with her. She's intense as hell. Now, obviously, as long as they're not going to do like a Daniel Harris or Scout Taylor Compton at the end of Age 2, like team up with Jason or anything like that.
Dumb. I hope not.
Assuming we're not going to do this, but this is a very interesting character that I want to see more from.
Yeah.
Who expected to have in a 13-minute Angry Apple commercial to have a new character that you care about and be interested in, and a badass Jason and badass kills.
Yeah.
We
were more attentive awesome. and seeing to her needs more than her whore boyfriend was. That's for sure. What a whore he was.
What a piece of shit.
What a whore.
She asked him to go skinny dipping, and he's in there making out with Wanda.
Yeah.
Wanda's Scrabble.
Yeah, getting that genital herpes. Anyhow, yeah, it was a good job. And by the way, I wish that Mike Nelson had been on here tonight to watch it with us in the premiere, but I'm sure he's doing other things like Hollywood.
I think he's probably at the actual premiere.
Well, I think you don't want to hang out with like two over the hill guys and just like talk about the movie. I don't know. That's weird. I mean, if you want to hang out with a beautiful starlet, that's cool too.
Yeah, that's not a big deal. At a farm making apple juice. Yeah, but dude, like the comedy point was on point. The dude with the white beard, his beard weirdly went all the way up to his lips, which was impressive. That was everything in a condensed version that I would want.
What I liked about it too is you could tell that Mike Nelson's a fan of the series. Like he actually enjoys. You could tell that Friday the 13th is like something he enjoys doing, like filming. Because he wasn't trying to make it anything more than it was. Like he got it. It's not a very hard movie to tell, but for some reason, tons of directors have fucked this shit up before in the past, where they try to get too Hollywood with it, or they try to make it to something else that's not the core of Friday the 13th. And Mike Nelson apparently knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, no, I was I would have hated if that was terrible. It would have been very uncomfortable, and it would have sucked. But like that generally was awesome. Now the ending is the only thing where I'm like, and again, we'd have to see more of it, which that's what Mike P. Nelson did very well, was he left you wanting more, because now you want to see how this story is going to unfold with why is she like now chasing down Jason and taking him on in the middle of the street. Because I want to know. Now I want to know. And it was weird too, by the way. She got out of the fucking the lake after she was almost drowned, and then she was like the helpless chick going up to the house looking for help. And then as soon as Harold's died, now she's mad. And then she comes out like she's Linda Hamilton mixed with Fiona Apple from Criminal music video. That's what happens after you listen to it.
I was like, what a change. What a change when you see Harold's stabbed through the eye with an apple in his mouth, and now you're a fucking superhero. Yeah. I was like, were you that close to Harold?
Like for all of us screaming like this entire time, like for God's sakes, a prequel, a lunchbox, a video game skin, liquidations. Like we've been screaming it this entire time, put some campers in the woods and let us, I'm not saying that's all the franchise will ever be or needs to be, but to bring it back after all these court cases and all the kicking us in the dick they've done to us as fans, to just do one simple hour-and-a-half film of Jason doing what Jason does, killing campers in the woods, just to set things off, and then whatever you want after that, man. Let's get crazy with the stick. Mm-hmm. For us wanting that's exactly what that short gave us, and it gave it to us. Now that's not enough. I mean, we want a movie, but like, it was a nice hors d'oeuvre.
Well, we're gonna have to like, I'm gonna be interested to see what happens now, like with this release of this short film, how well it does overall, and then the long game. Who owns the fucking rights to this thing now? I can't remember.
Oh, it's a mess, but it's like they technically So it's they as far as the TV show goes, they have it worked out to where they can do anything they want with the TV show, use anything they want, Jason Mask, all of it. With the movie rights, it's a little more complicated because New Line owns some of them. There's some international rights. So, but if they got that figured out, they could get that figured out.
Well, my point, what I was going to say was like, I hope this makes it's going to be interesting to see how much of a ripple this makes, and it gets to the right people, and they start seeing, hey, a lot of people tuned in to watch this, and it was overwhelmingly received positively. Maybe we all should like put aside our fucking differences and make this film like an actual feature film. I don't know how they work that out with contracts and shit. It'd be a mess, but if it's New Line, if it's
somebody's correcting me, isn't an hors d'oeuvre the same thing as an appetizer?
I thought they were.
That's
hey, would you like some fucking hors d'oeuvres? Welcome to my party. The real beef will be later.
Yeah, these are some great fucking potato skins.
Yeah, I always thought hors d'oeuvres were like an appetizer. Yeah, I was like, I made some hors d'oeuvres. It's like, that's all you made? I was like, yeah, that's all I could afford, hors d'oeuvres. But yeah, I thought that's what they were.
Foreplay, maybe some foreplay, a little bit of foreplay. But dude, the boat propeller kill. Forgot. Let's just go back through it. Let's watch it again. We don't have to watch the whole thing. We know the setup of it, right? But honestly, dude, like the '80s music in the beginning, the cool Pink Sweet Revenge title drop that was going on, the setup with the funny weird guy in the woods. He's watching. He's a pervert. Kind of reminds me of Friday 5, where that weird meth head was out in the woods watching Big Titty Samuel. Yeah. And what the dude who got the belts to the eyes.
Time frame this is supposed to be?
Okay, I guess it's current, right?
Did they have I wasn't paying attention if they had cell phones or not. I really wasn't. I mean, I would be pretty smart to put it in the late 80s or mid 80s.
I guess it could have been.
I might have missed it. Maybe they did have some like, oh, that was a fucking. Well, no, the look of the car maybe was more
Angry
modern.
Orchard an '80s drink? I don't think so. Maybe
I don't know when the Apple started getting angry. Maybe it happened in the '90s. Could have been.
So 80s. Let's count the kills too as well. By the way, love this guy. I think he did a great job. He set the tone nicely, and they're the caretakers of the property. They bought it after a lot of murder. You got your Angry Orchard Nike commercial bathing suit. You got to have someone in their bathing suit and their skimpies. Jason makes his first appearance here, which we did see this in the trailer, but still got Jay.
Yeah, that actually did make my butt cheeks clench up a little bit. And I knew it was coming too. It's like when you know the fucking shark from Jaws is going to pop up and you know it's going to happen. So all the music cues are there, but it still makes your pee-pee hole dribble a little bit. You're like, why? I don't know. All the signs were there.
A nice callback to the original. So Jason in his pure form is stalking her in the water, which is dope. And then she gets out of the water. She walks up to the house.
Are you showing this? I can't see anything.
Oh my God, I'm not showing you.
I was like, I thought you were just doing this for your own personal notes. Explaining. You're like telling us afterwards, like what you felt about.
I'm glad you said something. I've not been sleeping well, guys. I apologize. So okay, I was literally just giving the whole.
I know. I just thought you were trying to give your thoughts to the class after you had like thought about it yourself, like you were watching it privately.
My bad. Dude, I really thought right here he was going to be alive and just be like, what? What are you freaking like, I have my headphones in. What was that? That would have been funny. But this is your okay, so that's not the first kill, actually. Excuse me. The first kill was when they showed these people over here. Let me find it. Okay. So we'll even count the kills here. Have you seen my baseball? Here. Okay. By the way, someone said, twat shot.
Yeah, I don't know why, but like playing it back and not watching it's funny her feet, like the way that they went up in the air like that. That shit was funny. I don't know.
We got our first two deaths here. Jason was really ripping and tearing. That's two. Then she goes to the cabin, and she's already starting to get really My Chemical Romance at this point.
Yeah, did you not see how much worse she gets like over time? Like the way she starts looking worse.
That makeup got washed right off, bro. I didn't even realize it the first time. He stuffed an apple in his mouth.
Yeah, look at his jaw. Like he broke his fucking jaw and like it's.
Oh, dude, it is. It's extended.
Another detail.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. That reminds me of Halloween 2018 and Christopher Nelson with the dude in the garage when he's just laying on the desk with his jaw like ripped open. That's sweet. All right, now this is where I'm just gonna let this play one more time, dude, because this is where the meat and potatoes is.
She starts. By the way, I was gonna say the reason why she starts looking worse and worse, like Fiona Apple from the music video "Criminal," as it goes on, is maybe she's starting to like get possessed, or the evil of the camp is like going into her. I don't know, because like Chris Nelson plays around with that stuff, or Mike Nelson plays around with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. I mean, I think nobody wants a Halloween Inn situation or anything like that. But here's the thing: we don't know anything about her past either. Like when they hear her talking in the beginning of the car, she's like, "Why me? I don't understand why he picked me." And she clearly has some trauma, some issues in her background, so that could come into play later on. I don't know if she's a character that shows up again, but this whole scene, dude, sweet Nike commercial.
That's so badass, dude.
Look into my eye.
No, I will say something about this particular actor that's playing Jason. He did a great job, no doubt. Like he actually looked, but the costume was great. I will say, I feel like Jason should have more broad shoulders, because when he's standing on the road, when he's having the final face-off at the end of this short film, it just doesn't look as imposing of Jason. Like I expect Jason to be a bulky motherfucker.
He definitely gives he's definitely slender-ish. I thought that too. However, think about this. In the Crystal Lake show, if this is going to somehow tie into things down the line, the Crystal Lake show. And let me throw this out there, by the way. Everybody's saying, "Oh no, a prequel with Pamela's fine." I agree, it's fine. All they have to do while they're doing the prequel is just do some quick flashbacks or forward backs to Jason currently as he is today. It makes everybody happy. You can build the story of Pamela while fast forwarding to 2025 or whatever and showing Jason killing some random campers. It would be super fucking cool, dude, if they let Mike Nelson direct this storyline out, right? And then show that at like the end or interspersed with the Crystal Lake episodes when we're learning about Pamela and his history. And then all of a sudden you get 10 minutes of this in the episode. And it's just what's going on. That would be fucking perfect.
I would love to see. I mean, that would still be cool. I'd like to see it, but I feel like this deserves a feature-length film. And I don't want them to waste and blow their load on a TV show that most likely people are going to forget about.
No. You absolutely have to have the full-on Jason movie afterwards. Definitely. And I'm not saying trade it for that. I'm just saying do that in the meantime. But yeah, dude, he's a little bit slender, but I do think he did a great job. But again, what I was going to say was this could be the teenage Jason we see towards the end of Crystal Lake. We don't know that either.
Yeah.
But the timeline don't make sense. I don't know when those Nikes are from. The year. You're right about that.
I'm not going to lie. I kind of like them. Not that I would wear them, but I'm just saying I kind of like them.
Pretty sweet.
I like how you got. Well, Jason is like, this is supernatural Jason, so we're already established that like he immediately disappears and he moves around like with the speed of thought. So this is full on post New Blood or New Blood Jason, at least. I mean, the thing is though, like I know he's playing tonsil hockey with this chick on the couch, but
it's not. I wouldn't say it's post New Blood, because in New Blood he was full on gross and gigantic.
I don't know. I mean, he looks like the back of his skull looks rotted as fuck. Maybe he just got some new clothes. Maybe he just got some new clothes.
He's been in the water for a while.
I'm just saying, but he was playing tonsil hockey with this chick. At no point do you not think he looked up and just saw this dude choking the shit out of his ex-beau?
This is true, by the way. Will Watts is right. Skylar White is Jason in this one. It's been confusing with the rollout for that because Teenage Jason is another character that was cast for that show. But so I guess it would be if it was right after that. So good call out. I got him confused.
Oh, and again, it sounds like we're taking a dump on this guy that's playing Jason. It's not that. Personally, it's just a personal opinion. I feel like Jason should be a bulkier, like Kane Hodder type of Derek Mears type of fucking guy.
Yeah, no, I agree with that 100%. I think he did a great job with the movements and stuff. But yeah, bigger is better. We got three deaths so far.
Hey, what happened? What the hell was that?
Hey, what was this dude doing?
That dude was getting his dick sucked, or he just got done pee-peeing. I don't know which one it was.
I got you. What happened to you? What the fuck happened to the window?
This might be the best death.
Dude, it's so good. Watch 100%. How the head turns.
Yeah, this is so good.
As the world turns.
Here.
No, where are you going?
To get some help.
I love that, dude.
If you yell no a lot, it's top.
He's killing me.
That's so gnarly, dude. That's
The
so
way it
gnarly.
wrapped around it. The way
Oh
it
my
wrapped
god,
around
that's so
it.
fucking gnarly. I loved it.
It did remind me of New Blood, or not New Blood, but Final Chapter, when the big hulking like dude that you think for sure is going to be the hero of the movie,
Yeah.
and then when he finally faces off against Jason in the basement, he doesn't do shit. He's just like, he's killing me. He's killing me. Like we know, we can see
Yeah, that was like, yeah, that was high class acting. That part, yeah,
it. That was a great kill though.
amazing.
Oh, dude, look at that head snap was sweet too. It's like he has the mannerisms down. Just head snap. Whoop.
Dude, you know what? I
His
know
face.
that. By the way, I just gotta point this out. I know, like Mike P. Nelson did an amazing job with this short film, sponsoring Angry Orchard. But it's like, dude, and they did a lot of product placement. You can see, obviously, everyone's drinking Angry Orchard. When they arrive at the camp, they open the trunk. There's a case of Angry Orchard. So they did a good job doing the product placement. But I'm actually shocked that Angry Orchard didn't say. So you know that scene where Jason's like chopping that dude's head off with like that lawnmower blade thing? You know what's that thing? So, like, there's a scene after that where a guy's trying to escape. Instead of him just throwing a knife, what if he picked up, right? Just hear me out. He picked up an empty bottle of Angry Orchard, broke that shit open, made it a shank, and then threw it at him. I think that'd be cool. And then you zoom in on the Angry Orchard label, and then it goes into the back of it.
I literally thought that it was going to be so much more of a commercial. Like, I thought at the end that was going to happen, except for the character would break a bottle open, stab Jason in the neck with it, and then it'd be like, Angry Orchard saves the day. Save the day of your party this weekend with Angry Orchard's Jason 12-pack. You know what I mean?
Be
Like,
angry.
I thought that
Get
was
an orchard. Yeah.
yeah. But someone said all-time kill for the franchise right there. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's for that to be, who expected that?
Yeah.
That
really
to
good.
me, that makes this pretty fucking awesome. All right, so that's fourth death right there. There was the two campers. There was the dude with the apple in his mouth, the dude with boat propeller, and then that person might not be dead. That looks like more. It's kind of in the neck.
Yeah, your spine. You might just have a lot of internal bleeding, and your spine might be fucked, but you can walk that shit off.
But it's definitely, I think we have a super strength Jason right here for him to be able to do that.
I'm telling you, yeah, he's 100% supernatural Jason.
So that's 5 deaths.
Dude, you know what? That part right there, what I thought he was going to do, I thought he was going to scalp her. And I was like, please, fucking God, don't. Because I hate that shit actually makes my skin crawl to watch that shit in movies. Like, even in Evil Dead Rise, when she gets scalped, I don't, that's
Nazi
fucking gnarly.
scalps.
Yeah, that's really bad.
That was a nice head twist back, too. Again, the stunt actor did an amazing job. He said, what? He said, oh, what?
You broke it.
But you didn't say God bless you when I sneezed.
I thought it was dumb as hell, dude. Like, she was trying to protect that chick that was literally just like sucking her boyfriend's fucking tongue 5 seconds ago. If you think that just because this traumatic moment is happening and we're like fighting for our lives, that I forget that shit, that you were literally sucking on my boyfriend's tongue 5 seconds ago, I won't.
Yeah, no, I agree. Also, I did forget the kills on the clothesline. We'll have to go look. We'll have to go back to those and look at those and count those as far as 5 plus whatever that is at the moment. Listen to this crunch when he's back. That's probably, I don't know why that detail sticks out to me so much here in a second. What? Oh God, dude, that was so good.
You know what? It sounds like like crunching an apple, like eating an apple.
You know what? That makes me thirsty.
Yeah,
I think I'll have an Angry Orchard.
I think I'll have an Angry Orchard. The sound of crunching apples.
Apple fucked.
Apple fall.
Wait, where did he just stab her? I think I missed that.
The solar plexus.
That looks like a stomach stab.
Yeah, it's like right in the solar plexus.
Dude, she's got Evil Dead face on right there.
Yeah, dude, I tell you right now, what I think this is, I think she's slowly getting either possessed by the evil of Crystal Lake or the mom somehow possessing her.
I would hate that.
I'm just telling you. That's why she's starting to look weird.
I would hate that detail. But
I mean, and I know they'd be like, well, what about maybe she's just suffering from blood loss? Well, maybe you're wrong. I don't believe it.
She does look. But then again, what if she died right there and all that stuff's in her head? It's her synapses firing off.
Well,
too.
here's
That
the
could be
thing. Interesting side note. why is she still alive in the fact that she was the first victim because he grabbed her and pulled her down under the water, and then let her go.
Oh, well, dude, there's always been
Yeah.
ties into the Evil
Yeah.
Dead franchise and the Friday the 13th franchise. They've
I'm just
always
saying,
been there.
Why would that happen? Why would he let her go and walk back up on shore? Bitch just emo. Yeah, she just did this shit like that. Like she's like, I listen to Papa Roach on repeat 3 times a day.
Where did he? It's in the stomach. She should be dead.
I mean,
Dude, there's something.
I think it might have. Well, unless it missed vital organs, I guess not.
Pull that back out.
Dude, I thought he was going to use that thing.
I thought it was a nod to the corkscrew. Ted was the corkscrew.
Yeah.
She's strong. Something's up with her, dude, for sure.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, like she's getting possessed by the evil of Crystal Lake.
This is very, very Evil Dead. Like 2015.
Well, they've never really explained. I don't think they've even tried to attempt to explain why Jason Voorhees. Well, I know she. Oh, that's actually an interesting point. Yeah, this just in her head.
That too. I didn't pick up on this one first time we watched.
That's what I'm saying. I picked up on it earlier, but I was like, I've already talked my limit, so I have to be quiet while we're having.
Shut up! No, you didn't.
No, I swear to God. All right, I just thought of it now, but it was still a brilliant idea. I just thought of it now, but it was still brilliant.
I was just kidding. I didn't know.
No, but I just thought of it now. I don't care. Put me in a box. But no, I will.
Water.
Yeah, I will say. I think that the idea behind the supernatural powers of Jason I don't think they've ever really been explored in any of the films, and the closest they got to it was in Jason X when the scientists that kidnapped Jason to figure out what makes him tick and why he continues to regenerate in order to weaponize it. So if they're going that angle and they're like, well, maybe there's a supernatural reason, maybe there's something about Crystal Lake itself that keeps Jason alive. I don't know. I'm not saying that I'm not even saying I like that idea, but that could explain some of this mystical shit.
Dude, what if she's dead? What if he just drowned her in a lake? She's in hell right now.
Well, that makes me very depressed.
There's something I did not expect to be this confused, but like that could be a good thing.
This is why we want to keep watching it.
Jason's obviously supernatural because he just took him shit to the chest. And she feels great, dude. We're gonna need to get your all's serious predictions about what's going on here.
I don't know, man. Like maybe it's in the 90s too, like early 90s, because that Jeep don't look like it's brand new. Like that. I mean, not like it doesn't look like a modern Jeep. It looks like
that could easily be a 2001 Ford Explorer. I feel
like. And even her clothes. I don't know. I'm just saying.
It's hard to tell. Oopsie. I made a oopsie.
I don't know why I'm obsessed with the time frame. Just I am.
It could matter depending on where this takes place in the franchise if it's canon. And then she obviously
says, I feel like right when she like does this, when she like, holds up the keys to the chick in the car in the driver's seat, I feel like Pamela Voorhees is fully in control. I think that she's been completely possessed by Pamela Voorhees, and that's why she stabs the girl.
Dude, that would be, you know what? If they're trying to promote the TV show and add layers.
Mike Nelson, you thought you could play the game of and I have sought you out and won the combat.
I thought she was just really pissed that she was making out with her boyfriend.
If that's not true, Mike, if you come to me like that's actually a good idea, I should have thought of that. Well, then I'm
yeah, dude, it's so Evil Deadish, man.
I think she's Pamela Voorhees. I think at this point she's full on possessed by Pamela Voorhees, and that's why she stabs this chick. And then that's why she's not afraid to go to Jason.
But why would Pamela Voorhees stab Jason?
She wasn't fully turned yet.
Oh, okay. So she's just...
Yeah, so this is a full... Like, she was slowly getting possessed, and at this point, she's full on.
There was an iPhone.
Okay, well, I missed it. Okay, all right, well, I usually have Android, so I don't...
That's why we do these things live, because we're slow. We're not smart men.
Oh, my God. Get in. Come on, get in. Fuck.
Yeah, 100%, dude. She's acting like some kind of weird.
Eve.
See, she doesn't talk, respond to her name. She's very robotic in her movements. Look, he doesn't do anything.
Yeah, comment some interest.
I'm telling you, it's Pamela Voorhees.
Dude, the music right here. Oh my god, so good. Titties, big titties, big titties.
Yep. I'm gonna tell you, I'm calling it. I think that she's possessed by the spirit of Pamela.
saved me.
Can you turn on the air conditioning?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
for real. I'm a little hot.
I made a mistake. I don't know what I was thinking.
Shut up, shit!
Yep. And by the way, notice how she gets out of the passenger side seat after this kill, and she's perfectly fine. You would think you'd be a little sore. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, are you sure you're okay? Because you just went through a fucking wall, or you just hit a fucking tree.
You were just stabbed in the fucking stomach.
You just rammed Groot's dick. It's because he's a tree.
That took me a second to capture. That's a good one.
Because yeah.
Do you validate?
Look, she's full on Pamela at this point. She's not scared of Jason. She walks right in the middle of the road like she's expecting her AAA agent to show up to fix this flat tire. No problems whatsoever. Full, yeah. Yeah, maybe she's an emo bitch like that commentator said, but...
Is this the new Tim Burton movie set?
Mama?
Yeah, they look like they're going to go at it.
I think he's like, I'm going to test your gangsta and see what you all about. And that's it.
Gay chicken.
No, dude, I think that's supposed to... I don't know. She's possessed full on. Okay, so either she's...
to the right.
She's either Pamela Voorhees reincarnated, or the evil or the essence that makes Jason tick, whatever is sustaining him in Crystal Lake, has now gone into her, or some part of it.
Mister said, "You want to fuck on me? You don't fuck on me. I fuck on you."
Yeah, that's what it is.
Dude, I thought it was great, man. I'm so confused.
That's why this is actually really good, and Mike P. Nelson did such a great job because there's so much stuff. There's a lot of layers in this that you can sink your teeth in, and you want to know more. And that's why I hope they greenlight a movie and let him direct it, a full-on feature length, because he's got the right idea. He's like, well, I could tell a really simple story about Jason Voorhees, which is great, and people will love that, and they're going to be behind me. But I can also add a couple of layers to it, make it different, make it new, make it stand out. And I think that just watching this short film, he was doing that.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm trying to find the clothesline. What am I missing?
It's early. It's early. It's a little bit after that. Just go. Yeah, just was it in the? Yeah, it's a little bit after that. Yeah.
Great music. No, great. Okay, there it is.
Dude, that's so good. That's how. Now, listen. If Spirit Halloween wants to increase their customers, this is what they should do. Okay, on the outside of their buildings.
Honestly, like that is a great Halloween setup.
That's so good. It literally looks like the entrance to like a Halloween store.
Our buddy Mike White, who's friends with Mike, says he knows the dude that's on the tree. And Mike used to shoot short films with Mike Nelson.
Oh, sweet.
Back in the day, they used to hang out and make short films together, whatever. And he says that's his friend Mike sitting right there on the tree right there.
I thought he was talking about his legs. I noticed his dick and I remembered.
So that adds 2 to the body count, a sweet 2. So we're at 8 total, I think.
But the details are great.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
yeah.
It looks so good.
Awesome. Like, dude, even in Alien Earth we watched last night, when they try to do like bodies cut in half, they had all that money in, but they had to make it so dark and it was still so clearly CGI. This is obviously dark, but it's nighttime outside, and I don't see any CG there. Like, that's fucking impressive, dude.
You ever wonder if the reason why they do CG a lot when they do like these kind of like graphic moments is because they're like sensors go lighter if it's like CG blood rather than a practical effect blood?
Maybe.
It looks more real.
Possible.
It looks more real.
It's not like they had to put this past the MPAA or anything, right? Because it's just going.
I don't know. Well, I'm sure there had to be something. I'm sure there was some kind of MPAA.
Yeah, and they never did boobs or anything. They never went crazy with it because obviously it's still an Angry Orchard commercial. By the way, props to Angry Orchard for letting all this violence be in your fucking commercial. I
don't drink your beer, but you guys are awesome for.
Well, it's too sweet for me, to be honest. But I'm still gonna buy it. And by the way, I'm gonna find it. And the Patreon stream is not this Saturday, but next Saturday or the Saturday. It's the 23rd. The Patreon stream. I will hopefully have some by then for us both to try together on stream. All right, we've rambled enough. Let's see.
I'll be right back. I gotta go pee now.
Yeah. Take a pee in the toilet and enjoy yourself. Have a good one. My personal rating for that is like an 8.5 out of 10. I'm so stoked to have that to watch. You know what I mean? And it's so fun that it's not a fan film, you know? There's nothing wrong with fan. I think they're great. Like they've kept the things going, but it's so cool to actually like, this is at least, I don't know if it's canon or how they're going to do that, but this is official Jason, and that means something more. You know what I'm saying? Not just that, but the kills were so good. The kills were top notch. And again, we like a bulkier Jason, but I thought the stunt actor did a fantastic job. And he didn't look bad. Like we made fun of the mask, and rightfully so at certain points, but there wasn't a single time, just genuinely as a fan watching that the first or the second time, when I went, oh, that would have been so cool if it weren't for the mask. Halloween 4 is my second favorite Halloween movie of all time, and the mask is fucking terrible. They do so many cool things in that movie, but every time Michael Myers is on screen in Halloween 4 with those big shoulder pads and the Data from Star Trek mask, it takes you out. Like, for whatever we can say about them selling the mask or whatever, and that's all true, I never noticed it here. Maybe that's the filmmaker, maybe that's the lighting. I never noticed the mask being bad here. Although I would have liked Jason to be bigger. But the kills were great. Again, there's a lot of intrigue. Really, it's hard to give it a score until you know what that all meant. What is that girl? How is she somehow sort of supernatural, seemingly? Obviously she is. They're not just being like, oh, she got stabbed in the stomach, she's fine. It's Scream 6 over again. Obviously there's something else to that character. What does it all mean? If it ends up never meaning a single thing in the entire world, it'd probably take my score down a little bit. But if there's something to that, it could make it even higher. You know, I fucking loved it, dude. I'm so happy with what we got.
I liked how too. It was so crazy, dude. While we were watching it, we get the view count climbed nearly to 500 at one point, and I'm like, it's awesome. And then as soon as it was over and we started talking and they could see our faces, it dropped like fucking 50.
That's totally
it's like insane. That's crazy. That's weird. I guess it's just me.
But let's get to what you guys think about it for a second. My mouth is so dry. I'm gonna grab a drink really fast. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Jay, we are at
I see where we are. I know.
Okay, cool. I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Okay. Joe Valentine, thank you, man. The Sup Boys turned 40 last week, and I'm still recouping. Well, happy belated birthday. It only goes downhill from here, Joe. So have a good one. But thank you, Joe. Sandy Papito says, curious what Jay's ex-wife looks like. I always picture Russell Wilson's first wife from that meme. Am I close? Or the creeper from Jeepers Creepers. I mean, all you got to do is imagine what an open sewer hole looks like and then tan it a lot. She looks like an old witch that lives in a tanning bed. But that's it. But thank you, Sandy. We also have Kill Your Vibe. These people can't do anything right. Jason back after 15 years and some random chick has one less on-screen kill than him. God damn. What a letdown. I liked it, man. I got to be honest with you. I don't think necessarily it was that bad. I mean, I know that, well, listen, you also got to remember you were working within 13 minutes. It's not like they had a full hour and a half of a film to do a lot in it. And I get what you're saying. She had one less kill than him. So all the kills were given to him except for one. And she had I get what you're saying. But again, it's only 13 minutes. You got to still say and it's also a fucking Angry Orchard commercial. What we are impressed with, and I think I would imagine a lot of people else are, is that fact that in 13 minutes on the back of an Angry Orchard commercial, we got more Jason content than we've had in fucking years.
Yeah,
that's what's crazy to me and what's cool about it. Anyway, thank you.
And if you tally the kills that way, you're not wrong when you say that. However, I mean, Jason still did the off-screen kills too, and they still looked great. So it's like it's kind of a give and a take there, you know.
Yeah. We have Michael Parton. Thank you so much. Says the man-friendly music wasn't as effective.
I disagree. I thought it was fucking awesome. I thought the music was great, Mike. I love
how do you say that? How do you Manfredi?
Manfredi, I think it's just Manfredi. I could be wrong.
I don't know. That just sounds like some kind of Italian sausage that nobody eats. I didn't know what that was. But anyway, Robin Barker says, well, that was worlds better than I thought that was going to be. So fucking good. And to have the classic Harry Manfredi, I guess, music back. Jason
Manfredini?
I don't know how to say it. Jason looks awesome and was amazing. Give the next movie to Nelson. We agree. I think we're all three on the same page for 100%. I
like Mike. I
think that the only thing we're both kind of like, nah. I think Jason looked good. His costume looked great. I think Jason's got to be bigger. I just think he's got to be more bulky for that role.
Yeah. Hey, use the same actor. Just give him some steroids.
Show. Eric the Hess, thank you. Sup? What did Loomis think of the vinaigrette? I didn't drink no goddamn vinegar. Go back to Lon Navarre. What are you talking about? Go suck a dick. I don't know vinegar. What are you talking about? We have Lee the Machine Bowers. Holy shit, man. Appreciate you. Holy fuck, dude. Thank
Thanks,
you so much, man.
buddy.
Hey, my handsome fellas. Hey, Chalice. We need to make a plan how to get Loomis to tell the truth about his love for Michael. Is it his tidy whities and his smelly coveralls? Because he always say hello, tiny wiener, to Michael every time he sees him. Love you. Have an amazing Wednesday. Mike's got to get in the scene. I have to know the notes.
This is you. This is you. I was waiting on.
No,
you.
he says, hey, Chalice, we need to make. You must read it, child.
Yeah, it's hard because the super chat's so big. I was trying to make it smaller. You got to pick your head up over the bars there. You look like you're sucking off the super chat.
Look down here below. It's a super chat.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I've been with Michael several times in the set. I'm a doctor. I went to check out his wounds, and we ended up sleeping together, as me and so many of my patients do. I'm weird. I'm weird. I'm a weird guy sleeping. Anyways, listen, Lee, if you've got a father who's murdered questionably, and there's a mask plant that is running a shady operation in town, and you want to get together, like me and Miss Grumpridge did, and get a hotel room. Don't ask any stupid questions. You know, we could just hop right in the bed and get that thing going. Maybe have a couple of swigs of the old sailor's medicine with a couple of hobos. In the meantime, I do believe Michael has a physical attraction to me. And I think Loomis has a physical attraction to most men. And I think you're on the right path.
Stop projecting, you goddamn sycophant. And by the way, I will say this. Look, I look like Wilson from Home Improvement. I will say this. I will say this to you. I think that you have a fascination, Lee, with men's underwear. You always bring up wieners and underwear. No, dude, it's funny. Look.
Hey, Tim.
You know, Tim, Randy's just acting out. We all act out, didn't we, when we were younger? I missed that show. Anyway.
Lee, you're a fucking prince.
Thank
dude.
you, man.
Thank you so much. We love you. Happy you have a
Legend.
great Wednesday as well, my friend.
We have Robin Barker wants lots accomplished for 13 minutes. That's what we were saying. I think that's very impressive with what they did on the back. Again, you gotta realize, and people got to understand, this was an Angry Orchard fucking commercial. It was not meant to be any kind of teaser for an upcoming feature-length film or anything like that. This was literally a commercial, and he knocked it out of the park in 13 minutes. He did such a great job.
That's like me. If I can last for 13 minutes in the bedroom, I will accomplish a lot. The question is,
we have that ghastly ghoul. Thank you so much. You get one membership. Make sure you thank the ghastly ghoul if you can.
Thanks,
we have
Ghastly Ghoul.
Mercutio 80. Loomis, I know it was you who threw the green toy into the court. I didn't throw the goddamn dildo on no women's basketball. That would require me to watch that shit. I don't watch that shit, idiot. Wasn't me. Michael Parton says Jason looks sexy as fuck. The boat propeller kill. Yes.
So
I think he looked. Yeah, I think he looked great. I wanted a bigger dude, and that's what she said. Mike White says just got off the phone with the guy on the tree. The corkscrew. He's back. The corkscrew.
Ted, the corkscrew. Where is it? I love you, Mike.
That's probably.
I hope Mike liked it. I know it probably did. I hope you loved it, dude.
By the way, it's good to see you, Mike. You've been absent for a long time.
Yeah, where you fucking been, pal?
I was going to do a wellness check on you, but then I realized you probably just got high. So can't send them over there. Go find your stash.
He's so high.
Cheney says Jay. She's probably scared of rubber spiders too. Yeah, I guess maybe she is. I don't know.
You scared of spiders? You scared of rubber spiders? You scared of rubber spiders on strings?
Andromeda says Halloween ends on Friday the 13th, sort of. Yeah. It's not exactly Friday the 13th, but we'll count it. It's close enough.
I hope to God I definitely hope they don't go that route. I hope I hope she wasn't feeling Jason's evil. I'm sure it wasn't. I think you might be right. It's either Evil Dead dude or Pamela. I think are my two. That's what I'm going with.
Dude, I'm going to tell you how dumb I was right there, Andromeda, because now I realize what you were saying. Because what I was thinking is I thought you meant the calendar day. Halloween will end on Friday the 13th, kind of. So I thought
we're good in bed.
I was going to look at my calendars. Is October 31st fall on a Friday the 13th? And I was like, that doesn't even make sense. I'm dumb. Anyway, yeah, I hope they don't go that way either. I really hate Halloween ends, so that would be dumb. But thank you. quietly. Jonathan Smith says she was breathing like Jason coming up the car. Could we be going back to Jason Goes to Hell?
I hope not.
Oh God, dude, not that
I
shit
hope
again,
not,
where you're
Jonathan.
transferring essence onto the. I gotta eat a heart, and then fuck that. They better not.
That
You
would be
better
a
not.
mistake. But you are handsome, and you look like you're going to a funeral. Maybe I am.
You look like you're getting ready to cast a love spell. Morganic, thank you so much.
It's Morg Inc., you stupid butthole.
I'll read the super chats. Thank you.
I guess.
Eric the Hess says cookie woman. Yes, we all know you're talking about Lauren Rivera. That's his cookie woman for sure. Lee the Machine also said thank you. Loomis, stop lying. You play dress up with Michael all the time. I do not. The only thing I want to dress him up in is electric chair chic, and they won't approve it because they're pussies in Washington. So you're wrong.
Did you just say drain the swamp as Lewis for you one time, just really angrily?
Drain the swamp. I don't know what that even means, but Zombie Griffin says this was the bestiation the Jason universe has put out, and it was a joy seeing y'all's reaction to it. Fucking stoked he's actually back. Really appreciate you, man.
Behind the mask.
And you're right. I think, and again, this is the third time we'll say it, and I'll say it again. I don't mind. I think it's really impressive that you took 13 minutes, you put it on the back of an Angry Orchard commercial, and you did this.
Yeah,
really good stuff. Really good stuff. Now imagine what he'd be able to do with an actual studio giving him studio money and giving him an hour, 30-minute, 40-minute movie. It'd be really good.
I'm all the fuck in.
But we're caught up now, and now we can talk.
I'm all into it. I don't know how you can really be upset with that. I mean, it's not like if you thought that was like I really don't know how you can be upset with that, man. We wanted Jason in the woods killing people, and they just gave us Jason in the woods killing people, and added some intrigue and a new character where we can talk amongst fans together for the next however long until we get some answers about what that meant.
I think the ones that, I mean, I can understand people not liking the mystical aspect of the chick, depending on what direction they go with that, could be very, very off-putting to a lot of people. And I would be one of them. I don't like that necessarily at all. And I don't know how that would work and how you would weave that into the story of Jason Voorhees. But nonetheless, I think also other people, though, might not realize that this, you have to keep saying it's an Angry Orchard commercial. This is not an actual teaser for an upcoming film. This is not a pitch to a studio. This is just,
it could
technically it's a pitch, but it's Angry Orchard trying to sell fucking beer.
Yeah, I mean, and technically, I mean, honest to God, though, that's all it has to be. All it has to be is an Angry Orchard commercial or the net. But like, technically, if they're trying to show us something, there's a possibility that is a hint of something to come as well. I mean, that is possible.
I feel like Haley Joel Osment in The Sixth Sense with this commercial is like, do you want to tell me something? We was talking about but anyway, I'm not even taking away from it, saying that, like, belittling it by saying it's only a commercial. I'm just saying, like, people that could get upset about it, they may not realize that this is just a commercial, but they did such a great job and so impressively done with such a limited budget. I'm sure the budget was decent, but
Detail. I don't know if you've noticed, but we've been reading people's chats as we've been going through this entire thing all night long.
No, dude. Yeah. We look at the live chat all the time.
Yeah. Obviously, super chats are going to get read because if people pay to have their comments read, to get read. But we're also we're reading the comments as we go along. I just banned someone actually for being a dick. If you're wondering if we're actually paying attention, those things are happening too. It's YouTube. What do you want me to explain to you? Commerce. Well, I don't. Love you, kiddo. Good night.
Why don't you just donate and show what an asshole Mike is and say what you really think?
Yeah, tell me.
No,
pay me, then tell me.
Don't. Lee the Machine.
Make sure you give YouTube the 30%.
Yeah, they do take that.
It's important.
We need Jay as Mrs. Voorhees. Wash your butt for me, Jason. Yeah, dude, that would be funny. Wash your ass. Wash that ass. Wash that ass. Wash that ass.
Do that one time as Miss Voorhees, though. For Bobby.
You've got to kill for Bobby, Jason. And wash your butt for Bobby, too. It stinks. I don't know. I don't even know how you do that. But no. Then Michael also down here says, I love this more than the Jason Bateman Batman. What?
Oh, yeah. Well, dude, again, that's actually perfect because remember Jason Bateman did the Batman State Farm commercials? With Poison Ivy and all that shit. Right, how corny was that shit versus how this was actually, pretty fucking cool. Like, you know what I mean? I thought that was pretty damn awesome.
Mike, pull up some regular chats that aren't super so that we don't look like assholes.
Jeez, man. I'll tell you what. Clinton killed Epstein's here, everyone. He just wants us to know.
I saw you. You know what? I've been clocking you all night. I've been looking at you all night, Clinton.
As Sean said, emo bitch went Tommy Jarvis at the end of 5.
By the way, I love your PFP, but yeah, that's true.
Jay loves
are
redheads who do dress up.
No, dude, I swear it looks like you're cosplaying. Like, I know you said Venkman, but it looks like Ray Stans, kind of like from the real Ghostbusters cartoon.
By the way, it is cider. By the way, it's not beer, Jay. It's fucking cider.
Oh
right?
my
Get
God.
it right. You
Oh
piece
my!
of shit.
Does it get you drunk? Do you imbibe off the spirits of the alcohol? It's beer.
See, now people just take advantage. You got Benny over here just like penis, farts, and penis.
Yeah, Benny yells that while he's playing drums. In his PFP, he yells that.
I mean, dude, what I'll say is that, like, I do need to see where it goes. Hey, Halloween is still manana. Halloween's 2 months away. What if there's a second or even a third vignette that completes this little trilogy as well?
Well, it depends on how well this commercial does, and then Angry Orchard wanting to continue on the series or do like a trilogy commercial.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, I mean,
I don't know how much time it was.
Thousands of fans waiting in waiting rooms to watch the video, so I think it probably did pretty well.
Yeah, but
we
how
can't
long
show that on like the NBA Finals, you know?
Well, how long does it take to film this type? I mean, I don't know. I mean, weeks, months? I don't know. I would say not months.
Probably weeks. Yeah, they could probably, you know, 23. But like again, the special effects and whatnot looked great.
Chris Sampson, hey, thank you, man. Says, hi, dudes. Why don't Eskimos make collect calls? Everyone hates cold calls. Crazy. Great take on Sweet Revenge. Jason standing on that dude, scary as hell. Yeah, dude, for sure. Can you imagine the smell and like just the straight taint smell that man was breathing in with Jason standing over him? Woo, rotten Sasquatch.
The breaking of the shoulders. Love you, Chris.
Thank you, man.
Breaking of the shoulders was fucking great. So Victor said, great commercial. I still can't get over the eye holes. Let me ask you a question. Like, honestly, did you notice the mask looking bad at any point in that? I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just asking you.
I personally, I might have just been fanboying so hard to see Jason on screen that I didn't pay attention to every single detail, except I wanted him to be a bigger dude. But other than that, the mask looked, well, the side angle, which we'd already seen in the teaser, looked amazing. When he was choking her, that looked fucking great. Lighting around that looked awesome.
Yeah.
Full on, you know, when they had the camera pointed directly at Jason on the road. Was it? I don't know. Maybe it was. I didn't know. I didn't notice if the eye holes were fucked up.
Let's look at it real quick here. Let's take a deep look at actually just specifically the mask itself. It's school. It's first day of school tomorrow, my friend. First day of school tomorrow. That is.
I thought it was today.
No, it's tomorrow. That's why the kids. That's why the kids are going to bed. All right.
You don't really see much there. It's zoomed out and blurry.
I haven't said tight since the 90s. I'm going to go back a little bit. God damn it, Jim. Yeah, quick. There's one here in a second. Let's fast forward a little bit to the after she stabs her friend. Have you seen my baseball?
Baseball stuff.
I will say, I wish he would tuck this hand back in a little bit.
Yeah, the way he's standing is very robotic. I don't know. It just doesn't. It's not got that loose type of like, I'm gonna kill that ass. I mean, I got all the power. I got that on lock.
I just had a fucking brain fart, dude, because I was like, oh my god, what if she's literally young Pamela, and this was like in her past, but then I remembered the iPhone and I'm an idiot. I should shut the fuck up and die. Okay.
I'm good.
Grip it and rip it, dude. You can't see the mask at all right there, honestly.
Honestly,
that could be a purposeful choice.
But here's the thing, guys, and I think he looks like the dress looks good. I mean, you know, the costume. It's just something about it, and again, I know I'm nitpicking this to death, and people are going to be like, all right, give it a fucking rest, dude. You're not a casting director. I know, obviously. I will say, though, he doesn't look like, he just looks so small compared to what I imagine Jason looking like. You know,
I thought that he's slender. He's tall, but he's like slender, and maybe it's the camera shot, like the angle too. But I agree.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, it could be the camera angle.
But you really don't get a well lit shot of the mask. And
You know what? Go back to her face.
It does look like shit.
I can't tell. It does. I can't see. Back off! I'll take you on. no, I can't see. Go forward in time. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, what?
I can't see the map. It's
okay. I don't know. Maybe go back to the where he was choking her, and maybe you get a better. Maybe that's what he's like. I don't know, man. Like
this was in the trailer, and you couldn't tell. Look how dark it is.
That looks great. I think he looks badass right there. That's like the amazing shot.
But you're right. The neck, the eye, the ears, the neck, the head is waterlogged as fuck.
Decayed. Yeah, it's all like zombie decayed.
So, I mean, yeah, it's hard to tell. Like, but you really still can't. It doesn't look bad at all, but you can't really see the mask. I mean, there's a good possibility that the mask, when it's well lit, is bad looking. I mean, that's still a possibility.
And the recent con they had, and they were talking about the TV show. And they held up the mask. It wasn't this mask, just so it's not because maybe they showed that mask didn't look great.
No, that's the mask. That's the same.
That's
mask.
The mask.
I understand. That's what I understand. Yeah, that's the same. Mask.
Well, all right. Under bright lights, it doesn't look good. Under like scrutiny.
Robin says he looks like Derek Mears. He does.
Yeah.
Not as big, obviously, but like the up close.
Yeah, the up close. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, they did a good job of lighting to make it look effective.
By the way, shout out to this actress, by the way. Whether you like what they're possibly doing with the supernatural aspect or maybe the possessed aspect or whatever's going on there, again, once that's explained, you'll be able to really rate it. You can't until that's done. But like this actress was fucking good.
I think she nailed it. I think that she did what she needed to do, what they asked her to do, and she did it well. So I didn't have any problems with her. Again, if they're going that route though, with the mystical Houdini Doctor Strange shit, where she's being possessed by the essence of Crystal Lake, or she's becoming Pamela Voorhees. Personally, I like it. Yes, it's interesting. The idea is definitely interesting, and it would make this particular Friday the 13th, if it was a feature film, stand on its own and be separate from all the other Friday the 13th. But I don't like that shit necessarily.
Let's take a quick look here at the beginning again for a second and see if we can pick up on anything that might hint to whatever's going on with her being supernatural. Because I feel like there's a past there that maybe we
the only part that makes it look like that is after Jason lets her go after he pulled her down under the boat, and then as she's walking towards the house and she sees all the mayhem that Jason's caused. Over time, she's starting to look more and more like a deadite. And I feel like at the very last scene, when she gets into the passenger side seat with that chick, she's full on possessed.
Right. And also, like, it could be a possessed thing. And obviously, we don't know how long she was under the water, as JT Customs pointed out, that she could have been under there for hours. But I just think that there's maybe some hint, because she was acting weird as shit in the beginning to me when she was like, oh, I can't believe he wants me. You know what I mean? And then her seeing him maybe there's something.
I just thought she was an insecure chick. And she was like,
that's what I thought initially too, but
yeah,
let's see if we pick up on anything.
So she's engaged. It's not even her boyfriend. I missed that part.
What about that?
No fucking way, dude. Get the fuck out of here with that Michael Myers recycled bullshit. I am not ready for another fucking Laurie Strode in my universe. I don't want that shit. Fuck that. But you might be right, and it pisses me off that you're right. You might be right.
I've been driving for like 6 months. GPS don't work out here for service.
By the way, he's already gotten out of his league.
That is so much worse, dude. By the way, this is what happened. So she's engaged to that. I missed that.
Yeah.
I thought it was just her boyfriend, like some dude that she picked up at college. But no, dude.
She went to Jared's.
Yeah, she went to she did. Every kiss begins with K. I will say the thing is though, it's like now so Angry Orchard's really doing themselves a disservice here. So when you drink Angry Orchard, you commit adultery. or you cheat on your fiance. It's not a good look. Angry Orchard.
Why did he choose me?
Jesus, Eve. Because you're a force of nature.
It sounds like chat. That sounds like Chat GPT, like hyping you up, and it's not true.
She's X-Men Storm.
Yeah.
And you didn't run away.
You didn't.
Oh, that's the chick. I didn't even realize that's the chick that was like So she's like already
Heresy.
She's already, God, what a actual tramp. A tramp hanging out with her best friend and then be like, secretly, I've been giving your man all sorts of lovings.
Dude, what if here's another angle too, by the way. What if this chick's a little bit crazy? Jason was never even there. This is all in her head.
That's even
and she's Jason the entire time. She killed everyone.
Why don't you just go ahead and like silver bullet the entire franchise if that's
because then the girl was in the car with her and she was like, "Why'd you save me?" So never mind. It's another stupid idea from me. Man of stupid ideas.
Yeah. You sound like this chick. Why did he pick me?
Yeah, some people need a lot.
It works every time.
And sometimes the one finds you.
I love that opening.
It's just a great song, dude. A great shot there. Beautiful title. Yeah. I don't know. I can't figure it out. Maybe Mike Nelson will tell us when he comes on the show. Maybe.
Well, it would have been awesome if the surprise guest of the night would have been Mike Nelson.
She's from the streets.
She belongs to the streets. Yeah, it would have been. It would have been. I would have loved to got Mike Nelson on here to watch that show. But you know what? But if he has an idea, if maybe he's playing around, maybe he's like, I hope this commercial goes really well. People love it, and maybe I do get asked to direct a feature-length film. But if I do that, I have ideas that I'm not going to share with the internet, like what my intentions are. I hope it's not his fucking sister, Mike, and I hope it's not some other bullshit from Halloween Ends, because we don't need that in our lives. I don't think anybody wants that in our lives. Do not play that game. If you want to play the game that Pamela Voorhees is some type of reincarnation, maybe we could play around with a little bit, but don't go too far into that field of no-nos. We don't want all of that.
I actually my personal choice.
Nice.
We're professionals.
Mm-hmm.
My personal choice is Evil Dead tie-in. Deadites. The woods are cursed. You're all doomed.
A few years ago, I'd be like, I'll take anything I can get. If it's got a steady paycheck in it, I'll believe anything you say. But at this point, no, I want Jason back in a solo film, and it's just Jason.
No, I agree. I just think that like between that and her being possessed by Pamela and her being Jason's sister, and of all the theories we've heard, my favorite theory is that either she's dead. No, my favorite theory is just that she's been possessed by a deadite, and we're going to do an Evil Dead tie-in. That's my favorite theory.
Yeah. I would rather keep the Book of the Dead with Ash Williams and not it by Jason.
But up! Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that.
Thank you, man.
Also, Lee the Machine Bowers, who gives so much to the channel already.
Hey, man.
A member.
You just became a member, dude. You've never been on the Patreon? Has he been on the Patreon?
Yeah, definitely. But
okay, well, those are usually blackout drunks.
He upgraded it. I upgraded because y'all deserve my
Hey, man, I appreciate you, dude.
I'm going to bake you a fucking fruitcake. And then no way is that a euphemism for gay sex.
We could talk about tidy whities all day long, Lee.
That's what
all
you
day
want. Love you, Lee, dude. You're too fucking good to us, man. We really appreciate you. So tune in next week to the Mike's Hard Lemonade commercial. We'll see what happens. I stole that. Somebody said that in the comments. I just missed it when I went by it. Whoever said that, I apologize.
I call that an upgrade. Let's have a war between the cider commercials.
But that's another theory I have too, is that this is the first of like two or three vignettes that are going to tell out this whole story. That would be cool. There's no way they left it on that cliffhanger without ever having any plans to explain where.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like that's very effective as far as get people talking. It gets the people going. Nobody know what's the fuck it means. It just gets people excited. It's like what is a tiger on your back playing cards around a trash can on fire? What does that do? I don't know. Nobody knows what it means. It just gets people fucking going. So I don't know. I mean, I think that yes, obviously, if the commercial does well, and maybe they'll continue on with it if they want to do a part 2 of it. But they do 3 parts. This is 13 minutes. If they do another 13-minute and then another 13-minute, you're at close to an hour. Yeah, it's almost a full fucking movie at that point.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't New Line own Evil Dead?
No. It's Orion Pictures, Mike.
It's Orion.
No, Orion.
I actually don't know which one it is.
I don't know. By the way, but we have a lot of new people here. I know that Orion's been defunct and bankrupt for a long time. All right, that was a joke. I know.
I'm trying to figure out who the fuck owns Evil Dead right now.
Ask ChatGPT if it knows.
I asked Google. It's the same thing. Studio Canal, MGM, Sam Raimi. No mention of New Line there. I swear I thought that I saw.
I'm pretty sure New Line owns it.
Yeah. Cheney says, I think her man cheated and she got her lick back. What's that mean? What's a lick?
Well, but stabbing someone while they're driving you and then running headlong into a fucking tree while you're in the passenger side seat with no seatbelt on. I don't know if that's the lick.
I don't know.
I understand that you're in an emotional moment and you might act out of rage and do something crazy, but she didn't look normal when she got into the car. Like, she didn't talk, she didn't say anything, she looked weird, and even Jason,
she's been through some shit.
Yeah, but still, it wasn't even. There was nothing. I don't know. She looked shell shocked. I understand, but at the end of the day, she looked like she was possessed.
Something's definitely up because she was drowned and stabbed in the fucking stomach with a machete.
And he let her go.
Yeah. While Willis, have you reached out to him? Yeah, Mike Nelson's going to come on the show. Just have to figure out when, but we're going to have him back on the show again. He's already said that he would.
Mike, he better come on here, bring in an Angry Orchard and represent your set. Represent your set.
Andromeda said, Slenderman, were you scared watching this?
No, because me was in the protective household. Me knew it was just a film that me was watching, and me would never go to no camp. So me a fan.
Here's Johnny says, big dick or just a dick? It's just a picture of a dick. It's a big dick. I don't know. Is it the balls or is it the B? Is the D the tip or is it a D?
I don't know, man. Your PFP is mysterious, just like your comment. I don't know what that is.
Your PFP looks like the singer of Day to Remember. It's like, oh shit, here we go again.
He looks like an Oasis cover.
Thanks for being a member, brother.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, dude. I'm head over heels in love with this. I'm fucking stoked. You
know what? I know that we normally do where we've had guests on and we've had the interviews and we normally do it as a video. It would be really interesting if he was cool for it and he was all down for it to have a live chat going and, people could ask questions and stuff along with us while we were talking to him. And obviously it would have to stay respectful and we would just skip over stuff that was bad, but that'd be cool.
Yeah, no, last time he came on the show, we went like 2 hours on live. I was a live stream last time. So I think.
Okay. Yeah. So I know, but we've had Andy Matejcek and some other people on that we just made that a video form, but
yeah. No, for sure. Dude, I'm fascinated. I have so many questions. But really I'm happy, dude. That was better than I thought it was going to be. Like I knew that Mike Nelson would do a good job with it, right? I had faith in that. I just wondered with the Jason universe what they were going to let this be and how much of a commercial was going to be. And in my opinion, this was 99% a Jason short, and 1% a commercial, and that was fucking way better of a ratio than I expected.
Yeah, dude. Mike Nelson was pretty much like, hey, you guys are going to give me money to make a commercial about fucking hard cider, but I can make it about Friday the 13th. Thanks. I'm just going to focus a lot on making an awesome Jason short, but I'll put some product placement in it.
And if you're wondering if we're just full of shit or not, and often we possibly could be, the question I posted in the chat earlier in the YouTube poll section was, after Sweet Revenge, would you want Mike Nelson to direct a full-length Jason movie? The audience clearly agrees. 74% say yes to 26% saying no.
Loving it.
I agree. I would love to see it.
Yeah. And I mean, I think that's I hope that is exactly what the studios that control the cinematic part of Friday the 13th sees, that there's a lot of people that will generally enjoyed this 13-minute short film, and they possibly are able to make some type of arrangement to make an actual hour 35-minute movie, hour 40-minute movie with Mike Nelson leading it. I mean, obviously there's other people that could do a good job with it too, with Friday the 13th, but I think Mike Nelson's obviously got the passion and he knows how to, he understands the fandom by what he just showed us in the 13 minutes, because it was not only pure core Jason, which is, I've missed you, but it was also his own little unique twist on it. Now, I hope, again, I will say, and I'll even tell him, if he comes on the show, I'm like, dude, I don't like that mystical shit though. I'm just going to say, I don't like that. I was like, I'm not a director. I'm not telling you what to do, but I don't know, that magic shit, when you try to get into that, like New Blood is one of my favorite Friday the 13th movie ever, but a lot of people didn't like it because they added the telekinetic shit in it. and they're like, oh, now he's fighting a fucking X-Man.
But that provided one of the coolest moments.
I thought it was great. I loved it. I thought it was cool. But here's the problem: when you get into the origins of why they are who they are, or what gives them their power, then you take away the mystery. And then when you take away the mystery, it becomes less like as cool as it was. Like, you know, with Rob Zombie's Halloween, right? And then he started making it was like, well, he saw his mother on a unicorn and he had a bad life. Now, like, of course, he's just a weird fucking hobo with a long beard that walks around strip clubs and kills people because now he's mad that his mommy's on a unicorn and his sister doesn't like him. And I was like, that just takes away all the mystery, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. And the only I get if you don't like the look of Jason because he's smaller. We mentioned that. I get if you're confused about the ending. But really, I mean, when you're talking about a 13-minute short, everything else in between, like I really don't see anything you could possibly have a problem with. The music was good. It was on point. The kills that they showed were great. There was no CGI blood. It wasn't corny. It didn't feel like an advertisement. The music was great. The cinematography was good. Like I feel like that was fucking spread that out to an hour and a half. And I think we have all that people have been begging this franchise to do. You know?
Well, and you could tell Mike P. Nelson respected the source material. You could see that. He obviously respected it.
And added some shit on there too.
Yeah.
So Catholic Ghoul says, appreciate the comedic commentary YouTuber. I appreciate it. It's nice to know that someone thinks we're funny.
Thank you.
Because my kids they're sick of my shit.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. My kids still laugh at me. Usually when they're hitting me.
I feel like I'm gonna cry. No one's ever said they were actually funny. So it's really
Thanks so much. We appreciate it. And we appreciate all of you guys tonight, dude. This has been fucking blast. I'm on cloud nine. It's better than I ever expected it to be. And I think we all had a blast. I had a blast hanging out with you guys watching it. Leatham Sheet says Detail says thoughts on Jason Halloween Horror Night House.
Are they doing a Halloween? Are they doing that?
I've never been to one, and I don't know if they're doing one, so I really can't provide any context.
If Halloween Horror Nights has never done a Friday the 13th horror house, that's insane. You'd think they would have done that at least twice.
I think they have. I'm pretty sure they have. I just don't know for sure because I've never gone. Michael says yes, they are. So yeah, they are. They are.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah,
I personally don't want to go to Florida because I fucking hate the hot weather. But
I love Florida.
It would be that's 100%. Yes,
theme parks. You know, I love Florida, but I love Florida.
Yeah, I mean, but if you went to Universal Horror Nights, and you're just there for the horror houses, even though you got to wait in line and do all that bullshit, it's still you're only going there for specific things, so you're not really going to have to worry about the entirety of the theme park necessarily.
Yeah, no, 100%. So I would love to go at some point. I've just never been, so I can't say anything. But guys, last night was a blast. If you watched Alien Earth or are going to, check out that live stream where we recapped all of that just last night. And we do these live streams 2 times a week sometimes. So check that out. If you're new here, please click subscribe. Check out. Close your eyes and feel around. You might grab a boob or a butt cheek or maybe just some shitty movie commentary, which is
and please, by the way, if you guys can just hit a like if you like the video really quick, because it does help the algorithm maybe get recommended to you more often if you guys are new. But really appreciate you guys. Like, wow, what a fucking turnout. Amazing.
Yeah, this is fucking awesome. I'm fucking stoked. I'm going to sleep tonight with a little Jason in my gullet, and that's more than I could say for the past 15 years. You know,
I'm gonna go watch some sad videos and cry.
Stop it. Stop doing it.
I love
Watch happy things. I'm gonna send you a picture of me touching myself later.
I don't want to see that.
Love you guys so fucking much. Good night. We'll see you guys super soon.
Bye.
Woo!